Hey guys, welcome back to RWM Finance. So, everybody knows how badly the economy has been impacted due to COVID-19. So, today I wanted to talk about 4 lessons that can be learned from what's happened due to the coronavirus. Many people have been affected negatively by all that's been going on. It's important to learn from what happened because if something like this were to ever happen again, you would want to be prepared for it, wouldn't you? And it doesn't even have to be as devastating as COVID-19 was. By learning these important lessons, it will allow you to be prepared for the worst, but also be prepared for a minor dip or a mild recession in the market. And if something like that were to occur, you would be able to take advantage of it. So if you haven't subscribed, scroll down, click that subscribe button for me, please, and we'll get to these important lessons. Lesson number 1 is the importance of saving. If you were living paycheck to paycheck, then COVID-19 really showed you the importance of having a savings account and an emergency fund. Say you were living paycheck to paycheck with no savings account and no emergency fund, and you got laid off or furloughed. What are you supposed to do? Apply for unemployment? No, you don't want to do that. If you don't know what an emergency fund is, well, you need to get one. It's an account that you put money into that you only use that money for emergencies. And a job loss would qualify as an emergency. The people that had emergency funds during COVID-19 were far better off than the people that did not. The point is, start saving for an emergency fund. Our second lesson from COVID-19 is to hold some cash. If you have cash that you have access to, then you can take advantage of a downturn in the economy by purchasing stocks at discounted prices. Now, this is different from an emergency fund. That emergency fund is only used for emergencies. This cash is something that you hold on to, that you have access to, that you could use in a time like this. Remember how Warren Buffett invests if you've seen that video? He determines a price that he is willing to pay for a stock, and when the traded price falls below his determined price, he buys. And if he likes the company, he buys some huge stakes in that company. Sometimes a dip or a recession is a good thing because it brings those stocks that were traded well above their intrinsic value down to where you can actually get a good deal on it and you can make some major money on it. It allows you to scoop up great companies at great prices. So keep some access cash on you in the case of a dip in the market. Our third lesson to be learned is to have multiple streams of income. If you only had one income stream and you lost your job, you come to realize how vital it is to have multiple income streams. Having multiple income streams nowadays is not just a luxury, it is a necessity. When you only have one stream of income, you are only one step away from poverty. So Warren Buffett suggests to make investments if you only have one stream of income in order to create a second source. And after that, I would suggest starting a side gig. Write and sell an ebook, start a YouTube channel or a lawn care business. But use your 9 to 5 income to pay the bills and then use your side gig income to fuel your investments. Our fourth and final important lesson to be learned from COVID-19 is frugality, which by definition means the quality of being economical with food or with money, thriftiness. Those of which that were living below their means were able to get through this tough time a lot easier than those that weren't, much easier than those who were in large amounts of debt. Cutting down on expenses is a great way to have more money, but a great way to save money is to stop showing off. There's no point in going broke trying to look rich. Instead, just become rich. Too many people spend money they don't have on things that they don't want to impress people that they don't like. If you feel that you need to buy fancy stuff in order to impress your friends, then maybe it's time for you to find some new friends. I have an idea. Go find some friends that actually want to be rich and not just look rich. You don't see some of the world's richest people like Warren Buffett or Bill Gates or Mark Zuckerberg. You don't see them out there driving crazy nice cars or wearing expensive and fancy clothing or anything like that. They live within their means. And if it's good enough for them, then it's definitely good enough for you. Well, guys, I hope you learned a thing or two and will get prepared for the next dip or recession or pandemic that happens. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, scroll down, give it a like, and subscribe to the channel below If you have any questions, please leave those down in the comments section, and I will personally try and respond to each and every one of them. Follow us on Instagram at RWM Finance. Make sure to check out the list of books in the description bar below. Really good books down there. Remember, guys, I post videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, so make sure to tune in for the next one. As always, thank y'all for watching, and I will see y'all in the next video.